Hey guys, welcome to another Saturday seminar. In this one we're going to be talking about how to manual for longer periods of time. Start by putting enough pressure on your tail to put it in this position. Then what you're going to do is try to balance it out by putting pressure with your front foot and using your shoulders and your legs to balance. The next step is finding your center of balance, which will take practice, but if you can find your center of balance, then once you are in it, you can stay in it for a long time. It's a lot easier to do it down hills than it is to do it stationary. Watch how when my front wheels get low, I put extra pressure on my tail to bring my board back up. This way I can keep the manual going. Same thing when your tail is close to touching the ground, put pressure towards the nose to get your board closer to the ground. This is part of finding your center of balance. If your board is at this angle, put more pressure over your nose. If your board's at this angle, you need to put more pressure on your tail and bring it up a little bit. And if your board's at this angle, then try to make that your center of balance and keep it that angle. Next, you're going to want to practice getting your manuals longer. So the way I like to practice, I like to grab a couple sticks and place them apart from each other the distance that I want to try to get my manual. So I'm going to use this crack actually and throw the stick over there. So for this, what we're going to do is manual from one spot, the crack, to the stick. Once you do it successfully, move the stick and do it again. The more you practice this, the more you'll find your center of balance to reach that next goal, and you'll be able to increase your manuals that way. This is actually how I learned manuals growing up. Check out those follows. Everything that I talked about in this video can be applied to nose manuals as well. It's going to feel a lot different, but it's the same exact concept. Common problems with nose manuals is putting too much pressure on the nose and bonking on the ground. This will happen less as you gain your center of balance. Once you practice having your center of balance with those, you can hold them out long just like with manuals. Now we're going to be talking about popping into and out of manuals. So to practice popping into a manual, just practice landing on your back wheels first and get comfortable with that feeling. Then gradually work on finding your center of balance from that feeling. Then apply what you learned from practicing manuals. For popping out, you want to bring yourself to the most comfortable point in your center of balance. Pop your board as hard as you can from that point, like a regular ollie. This will also require patience and a lot of practice, but can lead to many variations. Thank you guys so much for watching and supporting my channel. I hope this was helpful for you. And if there are any tricks you want to see me do, trick tips or my trick learning challenges on, please let me know in the comments. Thank you so much.